We are on chapter 11, lesson 13, page 877, and we are converting metric units of capacity. So this is the metric system. We use capacity is liters, okay? So today we're going to be doing, we're not doing meters, we're not doing grams, we're doing liters, or sometimes gets spelled liters, depending on where you're from, right? But this is liters. So we're going to go ahead and start converting liters. And it's the same exact concept that we've been doing for the last few lessons. All right. So let's look at example 1. It says a dripping faucet wastes about 90 liters of water every week. So how many milliliters of water is this? So let's find out. We have 90 liters. Liters is our base. So we'll put 90 liters, okay, as the base. And it wants to know how many milliliters that is. So we're going to go from liters to milliliters. So that means we're going to go 1, 2, 3 decimal places because there are 1,000 milliliters in a liter. Okay, so we take our 90, decimals right there on 90. Go ahead and pop some zeros on the end, and let's go ahead and move it over 1, 2, 3 decimal places. 1, 2, 3, it ends up that 90 liters is the same as 90,000 milliliters. Which is probably why when we're doing like medicine bottles or something like that, or some kind of liquid medicine, we would use milliliters. But if we're getting gasoline for our car, it would be in liters. Actually, we use gallons, but maybe we would use liters for, I guess a bottle of, 2-liter bottle of soda would be better than saying how many milliliters it is, right? And kiloliters would be for measuring big amounts of stuff. Okay, so let's go on. The next example is example 2, which says a container of orange juice holds 580 milliliters. Let me erase this. The orange juice container, 580 milliliters. So how many liters is 580 milliliters? Well, if we're heading that way on our chart, we're dividing. We're moving our decimal that way, right? So if we have 580 milliliters, here's our decimal. We're going to move our decimal that way, and we're going to convert it to liters. So 1, 2, 3 decimal places. 1, 2, 3. So that means $580 milliliters is the same as 0.58 liters. And it's that simple. Go ahead and do the guided practice, and I'll give you the answers. So pause the video, do the guided practice. Okay, the first one on the guided practice is 6 liters. Oh, I guess it's a capital L, that's how they're abbreviating it. Okay, and then with converting 6 liters to milliliters, we want to know how much that is, right? Well, we're going to take 6, we're going to move the decimal 1, 2, 3 places. So the 6, 1, 2, 3 places, that means it's 6,000 milliliters. Okay? The second one is 4 liters. So the second one is 4 liters, and 4 liters is the same as 4,000 milliliters. Get the abbreviations right. Right? Okay. Number 3. Number 3 says 7,000 milliliters. And 7,000 milliliters is going to be obviously the same as 7 liters. And the very final one, 42 milliliters. Okay. 42 milliliters. We're going to take 42. We're going to move that decimal over 1, 2, 3 places that way. 1, 2, 3. So we end up with 0.42, well, sorry, 0.042 liters. Okay, I'm gonna let you work on the independent practice. I'll throw the answers up there on the assignment so that you can check and see if you're doing it right and you know what you're doing, and then that'll give you a chance to work on your homework.